had my first match ever in my life against Curt Hennig, Mr. Perfect. He wasn't Mr. Perfect yet. I met him hanging around WWE. After I wrestled SD Jones, I started hanging around TVs. And then Curt Hennig came in. And I mean, he looked like, well, you're too young for this. Richie Cunningham on the Happy Days.
No, of course, yeah, of course I've seen Richie
Yeah.
Cunningham in the Happy Days.
Curly, red hair. He wasn't the Mr. Perfect that you knew when you seen him. Yeah. Vince sent him away to Oregon. So he went to Oregon. Curt told me, fly to Oregon, come to my house, and I'll help you out. So I flew to Oregon. I went to Curt's house. He said, come to the matches tonight. And at that time, Dynamite Kid was working there. Playboy Buddy Rose. He says to me, I'm going to challenge anyone out of the audience. He says, you stand up. I will let you into the dressing room. He didn't tell the guys. He just kept it between me and him. So as soon as I stood up and I started walking to the dressing room, all the guys stood in front of the door and blocked me. And then Curt said something, Carney. Did you ever hear the term Carney?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's me as art. He's smart. It's a wizard. They moved aside. He goes, well, we'll see if they got some boots and tights that fit him downstairs. Well, actually, they were mine pre. So then I come out. He rehearsed it to me in his house. He says, grab a headlock and hang on. And that's all you need to do. And if you remember Curt Hennig, when you got a headlock, he's flopping and flipping and turning. He went outside the ring. He grabbed the barricade. I still got his head and my half my body's in. He pulls the barricade towards the ring. I mean, it was hard to hang on to that guy. It really was. And he gave me a belly to back suplex, and then he rode me about it my whole career. All you knew was headlock, and I beat you with a belly to back, easy. He was a big ribber. He was a big ribber. And when I mean ribber, I know I'm going off the script here. When I mean ribber, one time I was wrestling in the local, about an hour from my house. I stopped like at a McDonald's or something, and Curt was in the tower, of course. And I feel something in my pocket. I had like a button-down shirt. It was a dead white mouse. Now I got a hamburger in one hand. I got a dead mouse by a tail in another. I threw it out the window. I could not even think about eating this hamburger. I threw the hamburger out. I pulled the car over. I opened my bag. My bag's got mice in it all over the place. Oh. Yeah. What did he get? Buy him and kill him? But that was his rib. And the way you could tell who plays a rib in the dressing room is you walk in, whoever's looking away the hardest. Always be Curt. That would always be Curt. And then there was another rib I'm telling you all these things now.
Oh, no, please. One of the questions I've got is the ribs. And I always cheap plug myself, I've written a couple of books, and one of them is Owen Hart, King of Pranks.
Owen was the king of kings of pranks. He was. My last words to Owen were, what are you doing, Owen? He was walking with the harness to go up to. He says, I'm moonlighting. That was his last words to me. But this is a big rib of Marty Jannetty. Did you ever hear about that one?
Many ribs by him. They were always the padlocks and toothpicks in the car doors and stuff.
Marty Jannetty, Jake the Snake was in the town, and they used to keep hundreds of rats to feed to the snake as we were on the road. We were on the road 20 days a month. So I see Marty Jannetty walk into the room. I walked into the room with him. He is tipping over the tank with all the rats in it, and he let them loose in the entire arena. And they were scattering, and they were finding places to hide and go. I think the company got thousands and thousands of dollar fine, and Marty Jannetty puts my name in with it. And I brought that up to 100 times. He just laughs. So
I had an actual list of, I had like a full list of like the tournament of pranksters. So I don't even know where I've written it here. So we had Fuji, Curt Hennig. I didn't even put Marty Jannetty, Owen Hart, the Bulldogs, and the Nasty Boys, which I thought was a bit of an outsider one.
Yeah. Well, Nasty Boys were more of loud, obnoxious. Not obnoxious. They're good guys. I like nods and says, but very, very. Like I remember, I was just with Lou Ferrigno in. It was an autograph thing in California.
Yeah.
And telling the story that he was trapped in an elevator with the Nasty Boys, and he was going crazy. They were riding him to death. As far as Davey Boy, his classic ribs was anytime he's seen a fire stand like firecrackers and he'd buy smoke bombs. He would open the dressing room door, light a couple of smoke bombs, throw them in, and then latch the door with either a broom, whatever the door was able to be latched with. And the whole place was full of smoke. And he, of course, he took off. But you want a classic of all ribs?
Please.
Okay, do you remember Paul Diamond when he did that
Orient Express? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Paul Diamond wore a mask. Iron Sheik had a, big Olympic winner, I can't believe it, baby. This is the Iron Sheik. He's catering now, and at tapings there's catering, and they got like all these dishes, and there's like 50, 60 people in there. So Marty Jannetty takes Cato's mask, goes behind Sheik, and schoolboys him. Now, whoever doesn't know what a schoolboy is, you crotch him from behind and fall backwards, and Sheik took the fall in front of 60 people, 50 people, and then Jannetty ran away and threw his mask back by Paul Diamond. So sitting there not having a clue what happened. Sheik is furious. So who got the blame? Paul Diamond by Sheik. Is that a rib?
Did you ever hear the one, and I asked Dan Severn this, and he said he had no memory, that Owen did the exact same thing to him. Dan Severn was in the locker room lying down minding his own business, and Owen Hart had stolen one of the luchadors from the Super Astro show and put it on, put the mask on, dove on top of him, yelled 2 points, and then legged it out of there.
I don't remember that. I don't remember it. I mean, it's most likely true, because Owen was a practical joker from A to Z. I mean, he did everything. Great guy, great wrestler. I probably wrestled him 50 times as Owen and as Blue Blazer. And I'll tell you, that's a great one that we lost. It really, really is.